Do you believe you have just one soulmate or any in this world? Do you think anyone has actually met their true soulmate? How do you know when that happens? That's a very good question. So, the first part of the question, do you believe you have just one soulmate or any in this world? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. I truly believe that there are people that have a genetic makeup that is so close to other people in terms of similarities that whether or not they're in love, whether or not they're friends or interacting with each other, they're going to find each other mainly because of their genetic predisposition. I think humans are so similar that to say that if we were increasingly similar, that we would fall in love. I don't think we're that much different to begin with in terms of our day-to-day life. Most people vacation in the same places. If you live in America, most people think, I'm going to go to Florida for vacation for the simple reason the weather's nice. Why do most humans go to better weathered locations? Why is McDonald's such a pillar of society? It's because most people are eating there. It's not the minority of people eating there. It's the majority of people supporting these businesses. We're not that similar. We're not that dissimilar. So a soulmate almost implies that we're all just these random beings, and that through the crowd of gray, I saw red. I'm like, you are different than everyone else, and then this love at first sight. I think a lot of it is just propaganda. I'm starting to believe that a lot of what we're taught in terms of romanticisms is propaganda. It's to sell things. Tinder is a company. Bumble is a company. They have employees. They have bills. They have overhead. Their purpose is to make money. So to think that paying any amount of money is going to get two humans that have their own free wills to move into the same place and just start a family and just go off in the sunset for the mere reason that this is the only other person in the universe for me. The probability doesn't even match that. It falls apart. So no, I don't believe soulmates. I do believe in similarities. I do believe in a man and a woman who are compatible. I have strengths. She has strengths. Where I'm weak, she's strong. Where I enjoy that symmetry. But to say that I can only do that one person, I don't think that's true, because there's a level of effort that's required in relationships. There's a level of giving and sacrifice that's required in relationships that you can make it work with anyone. They used to. They had arranged marriages back in the day, and they still do in certain parts of the world, where they just pick somebody that comes from a good family, has a good head on the shoulders, no disabilities, no foolishness, and they say, that's your wife, go figure it out. And somehow these couples last half a century. That's pretty impressive. That's pretty impressive. Especially if no one's going against their own will. Like if it's consensual, I'm like, all right, I may not like how they look or whatever, but this is family tradition, I'll go with it. And then they end up married 30, 40 years. I'm like, that's pretty impressive for two people who didn't know each other before their parents introduced each other. That's pretty impressive. So to say soulmates is the opposing idea, I don't buy it. Do you think anyone has actually met their true soulmates? Yes, only if they created it. I believe soulmates are created, not discovered. You can't discover something. You have to create a soulmate. Meaning, you meet somebody that you like enough, you decide to commit. That's your soulmate. Obvious play on words. How do you know when that happens? I don't think you do. Free will is ongoing. It's continuous. It doesn't stop. It doesn't expire. You have free will from moment to moment to moment. So your soulmate for 24 hours could be your enemy, your op, tomorrow. That's how free will works. It comes with risk. It comes with risk. The down payment for a relationship is risk. The down payment for family is risk, especially in today's world. These family courts are waiting in the weeds. Who's gonna be next? Who's gonna propose next to the Eiffel Tower? Who's gonna have to give the ring back? I'm telling you, Hallmark is doing their thing. All the, every kiss begins with K, and yeah, maybe relationships are a lot more simpler than we think they are.